First, I'd like to congratulate the Dallas Wings for getting a win on the road against the Chicago Sky at their home opener. You had Paige Becker with 24 points, Enrique with 23, and Jessica Shepard with 18. They played a tremendous game. You know, the first half, Camilla did a thing in the paint. But Camilla, your first and second quarter has to be just like that in the third and fourth quarter. You know, your team needs you since Ricky is down with an ACL injury. You know, that's a big blow to Chicago. Hopefully they can get a hardship real soon. They can work those kinks out and get back to winning games. Because without Rakia, you know, there's a major loss. And you had Skylar Diggins coming back, knocking off the rust for being off a couple games. And she played decent. Natasha Cloud, she had 21 points, 8 rebounds. Camilla, like I said, that second half you got to come with it. They had you sealed off in the second half from the rebounds. You should have had like at least 20. But you got to get a little solid too. You know, you got to get a little solid on those screens. It just can't be like a little push off, little screen. You got to stay there solid. You know, you can't just let those players get, you know, recover back on their man on those screens too. Got to be stocky and be big and, you know, sit right there and take it. Other than that, Dallas played tremendous. You know Paige gonna do Paige things. And you know Enrique gonna do Enrique things. And Jessica Shepard had a great game also. She had 18 points. And I can't knock Dallas, man. They doing pretty good, you know. Sometimes a little size can mess with them, but other than that, they play real good, especially when the three ball is falling for them. When the three ball falling, you can't stop them. But other than that, it was a great game. I was back and forth, I ain't gonna lie, with the OKC and versus the Spurs. But what I have seen from the Chicago Sky, they a good defensive team. They just gotta, you know, find that missing piece that they missing. Like I said, I hope they get a hardship and get some more players in. And I can say they can be a playoff team. You know, they was in the game first and second quarter, and that second half just got to them. But I think they'll recover, you know, as soon as they get somebody come in for them or whatever. I wish I could see Sydney Taylor play a little more minutes, but they're just me. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Chicago Sky this season. And y'all let me know about the Dallas Wings. Y'all think they making a playoff run as well?